Good Saturday morning, everybody. Another Right Angle Sports Release show here on Covers.com. A reminder that this is the final college football release show from the guys at Right Angle Sports. They're shifting their focus to college basketball as they always do. So we'll see. 2 shows to go. One more today, right now, as you're watching, as well as tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time for the NFL. 2 shows to go. We'll see how these ultimately finish. Good to see so many people live with us here in the chat for another show. If you've yet to hit the subscribe button down below, we're very close to 12,000. So we would love to get over that number here this morning. If you want to help us out, follow along. The subscribe button is down below. We know people are busy here on a Saturday morning, so we'll get to the bet in just a second. But for the many first-time folks joining this show, let's just bring everyone up to speed with what's going on. Guys at Right Angle Sports have been successful for more than 20 years when it comes to betting on college football, college basketball, every sport that they send out. When they give out a bet, the lines move. And so what we want to do is get everybody to the same spot at the same time so you can all get on the bet together and hit submit at the same time so you don't miss the line move and you get the number that everybody else is waiting at. So we follow a 3-step release procedure. I'm going to tell you a game to set up. And that is your cue to go to your sportsbook app, scroll through, find the bet, and add it to your bet slip. Put the risk amount in, get ready to bet it, but don't bet it because there'll be about a 20 to 30-second wait for everybody else here on the stream to do the same. And then I'll either say go or I'll say cancel. If I say cancel, remove it from your bet slip immediately. We're not going to be betting on that game. If I say go, bet it immediately. Because if you don't, you're going to miss the line move. And the reason we do cancels is to keep everybody here on the stream honest. There's always going to be 1 or 2 people that try to jump the gun and get ahead of it. So by doing cancels, we allow everybody to have the same opportunity to get the bet and keep everybody here on the stream honest. With all that said, let's get to the first setup of today. So we're going to be looking at rotation number 371, Oregon State, Stanford, over 56. And this is a late game, 11 p.m. Eastern time. 371, Oregon State, Stanford, over 56. And a reminder, this is a setup. This is your cue to go through, find Oregon State, Stanford, over, add it to your bet slip, get the risk amount in there, get ready, as we are setting up over 56. So we'll give everybody about 10 more seconds to go into their sportsbook menu, find 371 Oregon State, Stanford, over 56, and add it to your bet slip. 371 Oregon State, Stanford, over 56 is a cancel. We are not betting over 56. It is a cancel. If you have it in your bet slip, remove it from your bet slip. We're not betting 371 Oregon State, Stanford, over 56. Moving on. Setup number 2. 372 Oregon State, Stanford, under 56. So we're going to the other side of that game for a setup. 372 Oregon State, Stanford, under 56. Everyone should be right around this game within your sportsbook app as you were just on the other side of this setting it up. So we'll give everybody about 10 more seconds to find 372 Oregon State, Stanford, under 56. Game number 372 Oregon State, Stanford, under 56 is a go. We're betting Oregon State, Stanford, under 56. This is a go. You've got it in your bet slip. Hit submit. As we're starting to see, this is as low as 53 at the moment in one particular book that we know is watching alongside of us. But 56 is the number that they are betting it at. As low as 52 now at some sports books. In the chat, guys, let us know, as always, where were you betting it? What price did you get? How did it go? See that Brian, Joe, Jared, all were able to get it right away. Carlos is noting that it's as low as 53.5 now. Randy Houston was able to find 56.5. half a point better than the release, as was Delano. 56.5 was available at FanDuel. So a lot of other people would have been able to get that as well. Brendan Smith was as high as 57. So that's a very good bet, more than a point above the release that was given out. Mike was able to find 56.5 as well, was on that, as was Aaron, the same one that Dell pointed out just a couple seconds earlier. Mike was able to get 56. We're seeing that in the poll in the chat, 82% were able to get 56 specifically. And as we're noting, a lot of people were able to get better as this number now comes down all the way to 52.5 is the bottom, it looks like, for a number of these sports books on the screen. So someone else pointed out 49.5. Where did you see a 49.5? That is a significant move that we didn't see on the screen. But nevertheless, 52.5 seems to be the floor for that one. But the bet is 3-7-2 Oregon State, Stanford under 56 for today. A good way to finish off a Saturday night of college football. A reminder, the final Right Angle Sports release show for football season is tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Eastern for the NFL. Hopefully we will be off a very slow and uneventful Stanford, Oregon State tonight to take us into that game tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. We'll see you again tomorrow morning.